in New Jersey and he lived in New York. I felt comfortable enough to give him my phone number, but he kept texting me on the app. I thought maybe he didn't see, so I sent it again. He asked me out and he offered to come to Jersey. He said he would meet me at my house and we can go from there. The night of, he texted me and he said he was outside. First impression, he was not 5'8" like his bio. I'm 5'2", and we were eye to eye. No, you weren't eye to eye. So I've been texting a guy on the Hinge app for 2 weeks straight, and he was consistent. I live in New Jersey and he lived in New York. I felt comfortable enough to give him my phone number, but he kept texting me on the app. I thought maybe he didn't see, so I sent it again. He saw. He didn't use it. I thought maybe he didn't see, so I sent it again, but again, he kept using the app. So I asked him, why do you keep texting me on Hinge if I give you my phone number? He replied, I don't give my number out to anyone. I laughed and said, okay, fair enough.
Yo, this is already so sketchy. Dude's like, I don't give out my number just to anyone, but he out here still on the maps messaging her. Clearly, she's not just anyone. Clearly, he's still interested in her. So his logic ain't adding up.
He then responded a week later by texting my number. I decided to call him because I never heard his voice yet after texting for 3 weeks. Then I heard, the Text Plus subscriber cannot receive calls at this time. I was pissed. I asked him, why would you text me from a Text Plus number? He said, you were impatient about having my number and I was waiting to pay my phone bill. I thought, okay, I can't kick a man while he's down.
Man, I'm already getting the feeling that this man can't pay his phone bills, bro. This man is dead broke. He can't afford a phone plan. That's why he on them Text Plus numbers.
Right? So he proceeded to texting. He asked me out and he offered to come to Jersey. He said he would meet me at my house and we can go from there. The night of, he texted me and he said he was outside. First impression, he was not 5'8" like his bio. I'm 5'2", and we were eye to eye. No, you weren't.
Not gonna lie, those men be lying on them dating app, bro. They be adding a couple inches. Because they know how big of a thing height is, right, to women. Women, the first thing they look on them dating apps is how tall you are, right? That's how they vet men out.
Weren't eye to eye. Let's keep reading. First impression, he was not 5'8" like his bio. I'm 5'2", and we were eye to eye. He was just standing there with no car, and I thought maybe he parked because I did live on a busy street. Maybe he parked and walked and just stood outside. Maybe he parked and he's just standing outside. He then asked me to drive since he wasn't familiar with New Jersey, so I did. So the bill comes around, he pretended not to see it. I asked, are you ready to go and are you going to pay? He said, oh, I thought you were paying since I came out to Jersey.
See, I'm telling you, this man's broke. That's it. First of all, he probably took a bus to where you were at. He didn't drive for Second of all, he can't afford taking you to whatever he took you, the restaurant, wherever it is. He can't afford to pay that bill. But yeah, he's still acting like, oh, I did you a favor. I showed up for you.
Yeah. Oh, man, you guys, bro. I asked, are you ready to go and are you going to pay? He said, oh, I thought you were paying since I came out to Jersey. I laughed because we never made that arrangement, but I paid anyways. He asked to go to a bar because he wasn't ready to go. I took him to a bar. Why? Why did you take him to a bar after this fake arrangement he just made up? Why did you still take him to a bar?
Now, you see how this girl now gets herself in a situation? First of all, this guy makes you pay for the date. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, why not? Let women pay once in a while. But things are adding up to this point that this guy don't got no money. But yet, he's suggesting this event. And you already know, when the bill shows up, you're going to be paying because this man's already broke, as we can already tell.
When you drove, drop his ass back on the street where you picked him up. This is how it happens. You guys all do this. You all are doing this. Ample opportunity to end these dates, and you don't. Let's keep reading. So I took him to a bar. We had a few rounds. He proceeded to still drink, but I didn't because I had to drive us home. When the bill came around, he then says, I got the next time when you come to New York.
Yeah, literally. He's just using you for a good time. This man don't even got a penny in his pocket.
There's no next time. He knows there's no next time. Oh yeah, I got you next time. I told him no, I wasn't paying. Why would he have nine drinks and expect me to pay? He said because we're still in New Jersey, remember? What? You had 9 drinks because you're in Jersey? I don't understand. What?
I think the whole logic here was that he's visiting her and he's doing her a favor by being in her whatever state or whatever. And she's supposed to take care of him, show him a good time, treat him like a guest. So when she goes to New York, he's going to do the same thing for her. But we already know this is all cap, right? This is cap. He's using this to get a good time out of her. This dude's broke.
He then says he only had $20 and he didn't get paid yet. Here we go. So I paid $145 and drove his short ass back to my house. I was over him at this point.
Why did you even drive him back to your house? You should have just left his short ass at that restaurant or bar or wherever you guys are. The fact that he comes to your car and you drive him back to your... Oh my god.
To say my goodbyes at my door and he asked to use the bathroom. Let him pee outside. No, I really hope you didn't let him inside because... Let's keep reading. I went to say my goodbyes at my door and he asked to use the bathroom. I should have told him to use the gas station, but I told him yes.
Damn, this guy does this for a living. I can already tell, bro. This guy seems way experienced. Like, he practices on probably 50 other women before you. Guy got all the gimmicks. He got all them lines. He knows how to get through with it.
I told him yes. After, he sat on my sofa and pretended to be sleepy. Oh, this guy's a finesser. Oh my god. This guy's a master finesser. What? He pretended to be sleepy. I was trying to wake him up and give him water so he'd be able to drive home. Drive what? You know he has no car. Don't do this now. You know he didn't drive. Stop it. He said he was too drunk to take the bus?
That don't even add up. If he said he was too drunk to drive, I would understand. Too drunk to take the bus? First of all, you're not driving that bus. You're sitting on the back of that bus and you're falling asleep. So how does that add up? The driver is the one that's driving, right? The driver is the one driving your drunk ass on that bus. So how could you be too drunk to take the bus? It doesn't make any sense.
He said he was too drunk to take the bus back and wasn't able to leave if he didn't feel safe. Get this nigga out your house. I said okay, he could sleep on the sofa because I didn't want him in my bed. Somehow, this man crept into my bed in the middle of the night. I tried to kick him out, but he was literally dead weight and I wasn't sure if he was sleepwalking. So I literally just laid there on my phone trying to wait till he got up. He ends up waking up around 4 a.m. apologizing constantly. I said it's fine and asked if he's ready to go. He said, no, I don't think you understand. I peed in your bed? No. No. He said, I don't think you understand. I peed in your bed.
That's ridiculous. Damn, this is crazy. She's dealing with a man baby, bro. That's insane. After she did him all these nice gestures, you know, paid his bill, let him drink like 9 drinks, drive him around, invite him to her house, let him sleep on the couch. But the thank you he gives her is that he pees on her bed. Oh my goodness, this girl, ay.
I said, what the fuck did you just say? I said, what the fuck did you just say? He started crying and said, I've had this problem for a while, but I thought it went away. I cursed him out and told him to take his pissy ass and the sheets and pushed him out. I don't care how he got home.
I mean, this is the attitude you were supposed to have from the beginning. I don't know why you let it till it got to this point. You could have avoided it right from the start when you started seeing them flags pop up. Right when you find out he lied about his height. Right when you found out that, you know, he ain't paying them bills on them restaurants and them bars and he's just racking up that tab. You could have dealt with this immediately. But there you go. Yeah.
Okay, so you let the 5'2" nigga bust to your house, make you take him out for food, and 9 drinks on your tab, and then piss in your bed? I'm going to bed.
Can I give y'all a quick story time? So I met this guy 3 weeks ago, and I thought I was deep in love, like real deep in love, y'all. I stopped talking to every other man I was talking to. Well, not every other man, but most of the men I was talking to.
There we go. We got an indicator. She's for the streets. She been talking to a rack shit full of men, eh? There you go. At least she honest with it. I respect that.
To focus on this one man, and I was so much in love that I'm sitting on the phone for 3 hours a day talking to him, and I never do that. I'm more of a like send you a good morning text, send you a good night text, maybe call me for 15 minutes at lunch. And I had plans to go see this man today, y'all, but before I went to go see him, I needed to go to the mall to get myself a Christmas gift. And all while I'm going to the mall, me and him are on the phone confirming how the logistics of the night are gonna go. Kid you not, I'm in the mall for 45 minutes and I get a text that says, I don't think this is working, let's cancel tonight. Me and you are gonna be nothing more than what we are now. Excuse me, not the man who was just telling me he was so at peace with me. Not the man who said he wanted to be with me. Not the man who said this is the best connection he ever had. Like, I thought it was a genuine connection. Like, I'm used to stuff not working out, but now I feel like I wasted my time because my feelings are now invested. Like, why would he do this to me, y'all? Like, does he have a girlfriend? I'm about ready to pull up and see if he got a girlfriend. Should I just call him? Like, does it make me look desperate if I call him?
You know what? Yeah, this man got a girlfriend and then he got caught and he's trying to play it off. He's trying to play it like you're into him. You're the one that's, you know, pushing for things to be more than they are. That's what it is. Anytime a man disconnects like this, like especially if the last messages or the last communication you guys had, he was all about you, feeling you, he want to see you, he want to take you out, and then the next day or whatever, or a couple of days later, a week later, whatever it is, he changes up his whole behavior, his whole mood, the way he talks to you. You already know he has a missus and she uncovered all his dirt, and now he's trying to play like the good guy, like the faithful man. So of course this is all just an act.
Bro, this is beyond true. Whoever made this actually went through it. Me enjoying the first 2 months with a baddie who's a terrible person, bro. Bro, if this is not the...
You know what's so funny about this is the fact that's a lot of men, right? When they meet the baddie that they're into, they start like showing her off. They start like praising her. You know, they want to make their friends, family, the whole world jealous. But yo, it hasn't even been a couple months yet. True colors haven't even come out yet. Meanwhile, she could be the woman who would literally ruin your life in a second. But you don't know that yet. You're just having your little honeymoon phase, right? Just wait till the shitstorm comes down your way.
True. When I tell you that, dating the 7s and the 8s with like the nice body versus like the 9s and 10s, bro, is night and day. First of all, these women feel as if they're fucking God's gifts to earth, right? And I get it because they look good. These are not girls you come across on a regular basis. But they feel like they don't have to compete. They feel like they don't have to qualify themselves. They feel as if who they are and how they look is enough off the rip. Like they don't have to have a good personality, right? It's like, oh, I look good. If you still talking to other women after a week or 2 weeks, if you haven't decided whether you want me or not, then, oh, I'm done with you. Hey, bro, it's like their scope of the world, their paradigm is so fucked up that you can't even really get through to this person.
But the thing you guys gotta realize is these women weren't just born like that, right? It's because of men. So you gotta blame the men. You can't really blame the women, right? They act like that, yeah, sure, but you gotta blame the men who are giving them this kind of attention, who are letting them get away with it, right? Because like, look, for example, in the whole OnlyFans business, you see these women are getting filthy rich, and who are the customers? It's the man, right? There's that one chick, what's her name, Sophie Rain or whatever, she made like $50 million from that platform. It's the men who are making them filthy rich. It's the men who are making them act like this, because the men are the ones who are showing them that they're so desired. The men are the one contributing to this. So I mean, you can't really blame the women 100% because you already know the fault's all on the men.
Because on a regular basis, they so rarely encounter men who polarize them. Like, they really think that like you're not supposed to get to know them. Like that whole talking stage and like how you qualify other girls to see if they're viable for a relationship, they think that doesn't apply to them. And it's fucking nuts because it's like, if you say, well, I have to see if I like you. Oh, okay, well, that shouldn't take too long. Bitch, no, I have to get to know your personality. Like, just because, and this is why I say you have to filter out the woman. And for most men, they're going to fail at this. Why? Because they see a pretty face and that's it. No, like, this bitch could be a terrible person. I know, I used to talk to this girl so bad. Oh my God. Probably like one of the most beautiful dark-skinned girls I've ever talked to. But she would accept money from niggas. And like motherfuckers would send her cash apps and like she don't go on dates with she barely talked to them. And I'm like, you don't feel bad just accepting money from these fools and you just gonna keep accepting? A girl that's like a 7 or 8, they will at least, you know, at least prove themselves, at least show why they should be in a relationship. They at least their character. But this is why I say like some of those girls are just not good people, because a lot of girls say, well, I'm not going to do this until I get in a relationship. And sometimes the truth always stands out anyway, because if they have a good character and it's who they are as a person, they're going to show you who they are either way. It doesn't matter what they say a lot of the times. Oh, I'm not going to do this until I'm in a relationship. It doesn't matter, because if this is a part of who they are, it always comes out anyway. They always show you who they are anyway. A lot of these bad bitches, they're like, their scope of the world is so fucked up that they can't see that. They can't see like, you're a horrible person. Like I remember one time I was talking to this girl. She said, yeah, I broke up with my ex because he chose to spend more time with his daughter over me.
Yeah, I agree what you say, man. That's why dating right now, it's filthy trash. Let me tell you that. A lot of it has to do with men. It's how men treat these women. You guys see these baddies, right? These 8, 9s, 10s. They're really glorified out here. And 90% of men are not attaining them. And these women, they love attention because they get it. Let me tell you that, right? You got men out here like, yo, if you think I'm lying, look at the industry, for example. You got these rappers flying these women simply for just looking pretty, bro. Like the woman ain't got nothing else going on in her life, right? She may be in college, if that's even if she made it to college, right? She may be a stripper, she may be a bartender, she may be a server, she may be anything, just regular. But you got these rappers just like spending a bag on her to fly her to come see them, paying for them flights, showing them a good time. Like, what I'm saying? Like, my point is, these attractive women are really desired, and once they know their worth, like they know how much their beauty is desired by men and what men would do to attain them, or to just spend a couple minutes with them, or to have their attention, they capitalize off that. And that's comes with that whole entitlement, toxic ass behavior. They become almost selfish. They use dudes. They don't even show up on dates. They're like unapologetically them. They're disrespectful. It comes with all of that. It's because it's like they're cruising. They're on cruise control. They don't have to work for simply by existing and being a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, looking good, and men showering them and treating them, giving them that princess treatment, all of that. That's what's making them turn out this way. So at the end of the day, you blaming the women is the wrong way to go. You gotta blame the men who make the women this way. Now, this is not speaking on all the women, right? There's still good apples, right? There's still good apples out there. There's still women with morals. And a lot of them, obviously, are the ones who are just like mid-range, right? They'll be like 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Those are the humble kind. Those are the ones with the character. Those are the ones who are raised right. And you can see that their looks isn't just everything. That's why they're like a 6 or 7 out of 10, because they don't go to that range to be like a 10 out of 10. Like, if you look at these 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, these high ranging girls, it's because they put so much work on their beauty, right? Them surgeries, spending money on all them clothes, keeping up with the trends, keeping up with whatever. Whereas a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, like, she doesn't have to go her way to make sure she looks like a dime, right? Like, obviously she's gonna take care of herself, she's gonna make herself presentable, but she knows her looks ain't everything. She's focused on other right? Whereas these other chicks, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, it's all about looks, it's all about that beauty, it's all about that, them surgeries, it's all about them BBLs, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you think I'm capping, bro, go out there and see it for yourself, experience for yourself, and you'll be like, oh, you were right. But it's not the women's fault, it's the men's fault. Blame them men. Alright, that's the video anyways. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you all thought about it. What did you think about that first video where the woman was actually being genuinely nice to that dude? And that dude did her wrong like that, bro. He pissed on her bed, god damn it. Anyways, I'm gonna catch you boys on the next video, alright?